You know, I often say to people on the show, it's interesting, isn't it? Because you never truly forget the very first time you have your first encounter with a royal. And this particular segment I just really wanted to share with you because I was sent a wonderful memory from a lovely lady from New Zealand. But of course, you know, for those out there also that have met the royal family or simply been on one of those wonderful occasions where they've driven past and you've seen them up close and in the flesh, it is truly marvellous. I've been very lucky in my career because obviously I've worked with them, met them up close, all that sort of stuff. I think my first real encounter was in fact when Andrew and Fergie, Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess of York, actually came to York. There was so much excitement at that time because you have to remember this is pre-social media. They just got married and of course everybody was really excited to see them. And then my second time was when I first moved to London and Prince Edward was turning on some lights, yes. And I just casually bumped into him as he was coming off the rostrum and we had a little chat and it was, you know, it's those things, isn't it, where you think, you know, in this more modern age where we have accessibility to people, when you met them back then, it was kind of like, wow, you know, never thought I'd get this close to him. Probably wishes I hadn't. But on a serious note, you know, that truly is what it's like. I don't think you forget when you see royalty in the flesh. So this particular memory was sent to me by a lovely lady called Maureen Casey from New Zealand. A wonderful place, wonderful country. Love to go there, in fact. I like the way that you've got a lot of English traditions, buildings, that sort of stuff. It looks marvellous. But Maureen sent over this message and it was basically to say that, you know, she was looking forward to the Platinum Jubilee and all that sort of stuff. And then basically said, you know, that she was lucky enough to present Our Gracious Majesty the Queen with some flowers when she was just about 4 years old. Now what made me laugh at this particular story was she said, I don't know whether I was that impressed or not. You never are, Maureen, are you, at 4 years old? You know what I mean? You just think, well, your mum's making you do something, it's a bit embarrassing, you'll go along with it. But this particular event was captured on camera, and that's what you're seeing right now. How marvellous for a 4-year-old to look back, and it was January 1954, according to the paper. Maureen has said, you know, she just wanted to share it with me. I did ask her permission if we could actually put it online for her, because I think it's nice for people to see this. And what a memory, actually, when you're so young. I mean, I often say this on the show, you know, I've been lucky enough in my career to meet and interview and sit with some incredible people. But of course, at being 4 years old to meet Her Majesty the Queen, albeit for a brief few seconds, how nice. How proud must her mother and father and family have been. Just wonderful. Now, what I did say to Maureen is this, that I would be taking along that with a few other memories that we've got to deliver as a package to Our Gracious Majesty the Queen at Windsor nearer the time of the Platinum Jubilee celebrations. Anybody else out there, if you've got pictures of you say meeting the Queen or any other member of our wonderful British monarchy, do let me know. It'd be nice to see them. And your memories of that, you know, what was it like? Were you nervous? Were you not nervous? Did you want to do it? Were you forced into it by your parents? That sort of stuff, you know. I'd love to know, because in this very special year, when you think about it, 70 years on the throne, and then again this lovely lady, Maureen from New Zealand, just sends this over and you think, wow, what a life. Now, obviously, as Maureen pointed out, she's still young at heart. We all are, right? And she basically said that, you know, she looks at it and, you know, thinks, wow, you know, it did happen. It's nice, isn't it, that it's captured on camera. Maureen, thank you so much for sending this over, and I'm sure many people now looking at these pictures today will have as much joy as your mum and dad did and all your family did way back in January 1954. Let's just look forward to a spectacular Platinum Jubilee. Thanks, Maureen. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.